Hi everybody, this is Thursday, March 14th. It is about 7:15 in the morning and I am taking a rare solo errand. I have to go run and do something for work first thing this morning. Mike needs the car for work at about 8, so I need to hurry up and get out there so I can get it back to him. Alice is just getting up. She slept 11 hours, which is usual for her. And let's see. It is 43 degrees this morning, but it's supposed to be 80. So that is life in the desert with like almost a 40-degree temperature swing. I'm wearing a sweater and jeans and coat right now, but I think by the end of the day we will be wearing shorts and stuff. Let's see. We had the time change earlier in the week, and it has been really hard to wake up in the dark. The sun is just barely rising now. I don't know. I'm all puffy and stuff. As I get older, I should probably learn what to do about that. I am back and about to go in and see what the situation is. If Alice has eaten, I need to eat myself. My plan was actually to stop and get empanadas or donuts or something on the way home, but Mike is already going to be a few minutes late, so scrap that. I guess I'll have cereal. Alice, what are you doing? Huh? See you for lunch. Alice is having breakfast number 2, it looks like. She already had oatmeal and apples, now she's having an egg, which is like her favorite food right now. What are you eating? What's in your mouth? Nice. Egg. Huh? I'm also having an egg and an apple and banana almond smoothie. It is 9 o'clock and I'm giving Alice a couple of minutes to watch Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. I think it's a really cute show. Because I have all these gross dishes from last night to deal with. I'm going to pick a video. I usually set my little phone up on the windowsill and watch a video while I do the dishes. I've got a bunch of picking up around here to do, but I don't know. We're going to get outside this morning, so I'm only going to do maybe I'll give myself a half an hour and then we'll leave. Alright, I think it's about 9:45 and Alice is in quite a mood this morning. She's just having one of those days where she doesn't want to do anything, she doesn't want to go outside, she doesn't want to get changed. I've been offering using the potty like every 20 minutes and every time she says no, but then I just changed to poopy diaper, which I know that's the name of the game, but it's just frustrating to kind of go backwards because pretty much from like day 1 of introducing the potty she was pooping on it at least, but lately she just says no to everything. That includes the potty, and I know I'm not going to force her to go, so she has to want it. Anyway, so today is just one of those days where she's like kind of frustrated with everything, and I think she just might be tired. So some days she is taking a little cat nap in the morning. I'm going to see if she wants to just read books, and maybe she'll fall asleep for a little bit and kind of restart the day. Whoa. Alice woke up all smiles. She is reading books. Huh. Why does it take like 1,400 hours to just walk out the door? This is totally one of those days. Alice is just fighting me every step of the way, but I'm just trying to get socks on her and get outside. I just heard 2 funny things on the radio though. First off, apparently this is Pi Day, like 3/14, like nerdy math Pi Day. But I was planning to make chicken pot pie anyway, so that's pretty cute. Second thing is, I just heard that another like cruise ship broke down, and I don't know what it is. I mean, I guess I don't really know much about cruise ships anyway, but I can't imagine going on one at this point. Like, they all eventually turn into giant floating toilets, you know? It's just nuts. Like, what's the deal? Like, inspect everything and fix it, you know? I don't know. Alright, let's go to the playground. Here she comes. Whee! Whee! Let's go, Alice. Alice, push. Push. Come on. Push. Gotta think about it. Alice. Come on. Come on. Push, push. You're going, just let go. Whee! Ready? Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready? Don't try this at home. More. So on the way home from the playground, Mike called me. We were planning on going out to lunch today, something we never do. But yesterday was the anniversary of our wedding reception, which was about 6 months after our actual wedding. So 3 years ago yesterday was our wedding reception, which was here, and it was catered by this women's collective, like this Mexican women's collective that does a bunch of things, but they have a restaurant. We love to support them, and the food is awesome. Like super authentic, kind of like indigenous food. They use just lots of ancient sort of ingredients and everything made from scratch. It's phenomenal. It's also really cheap. So that was the plan, to go to this place for lunch and, just kind of celebrate. But Mike has had too much come up at work, so that plan is off. We're going to do it tomorrow, I guess, instead. But that's left me scrambling a little bit for lunch because I need to go grocery shopping and we don't have a whole lot for lunch. So I'm going to see what I can pull together here. We're also not going to have a car for the afternoon. And there were a couple places I was going to go, but I think we'll just be around here instead, which is fine. There's plenty to do. Here's what we've come up with. We're going to see if Alice will eat yogurt. She doesn't usually. There are some pieces of cheese. There's some leftover, sort of like a succotash, but without the corn. It has limas, chickpeas, some bell peppers, onions, and tomato sauce. Sort of like a Cajun thing. And the Clementine should definitely eat that. Yeah, I don't know what it is. She hates that yogurt, the Stonyfield Kids yogurt. She just thinks it's gross. I think it's kind of gross too. Cheese. Definitely eat the cheese. I'm having leftover tilapia from a few days ago and a Clementine. I've still got my shake. I've got a few more things to show off. We swung by the library on the way home and I got a couple kind of toddler activity books. Probably won't look at these today, but games to play with toddlers. Baby. This one is Calling All Toddlers. I got our free monthly paper of things to do, because that's one of my goals, is to be more on top of that stuff. And then the true surprise is that I got a package from a subscriber. Her name is Mavis. She reached out to me a little bit ago because she is working on like a mama cloth work at home business, so cloth menstrual pads. And she reached out to me to see if I wanted to kind of like review and eventually give away some of her pads. And I'm just opening the package right now and they look amazing. It's going to be sometime, she said, before her shop is like officially open, so you might not hear about it again for a little bit, but look how beautiful these fabrics are. They're like batik, and they are fleece on one side. I don't know if there's a note I need to look through and see the absorbency. These feel like liners to me, which is perfect. That's usually what I use. Here's a bigger pad, maybe for overnight. Sort of like another like batik. I love it. This is minky, which they say is like the best for not having stains and stuff, besides being so soft and comfortable. And there is another whole pack here. More batik. I think that is so pretty. Alice likes it. She's going, some flannel, really cute little cupcakes and mugs and stuff. This is more flannel, butterflies, moths. I love that. Here are two more minky. These are little liners. Okay, so the others aren't liners, I think. Owls and more dots. And I am super excited to try all these. Thank you so much, Mavis, if you're watching.
Bye-bye.
And stay tuned someday to hear more about that. It's one of Alice's little party tricks right now is peeling the clementine herself. She gets so mad if you peel it or break it into sections for her. Miss Independent. Oh, you're going to use the fork. Fancy. Kill yourself.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Say, you want me to stop filming, huh? You don't like the camera on you. You're doing good, Alice. Good job. Perfect. Alice is still having kind of a rough afternoon. I think it's about 1 o'clock. So I've got her outside. We're trying to play with some rainbow rice here. This is cloud dough, which is flour and baby oil. We've got our sandbox right here, so I'm just going to try to keep her kind of soothed with sensory stuff until nap time, which is in about an hour. Ooh, we're going to dump it all out. Okay, this, okay? There you go. Oh, girl, here, let me help. Ready? Okay. There you go, squish. Well, that looks better, doesn't it? Does it feel cool, Alice? You like it? There's a smile. It's like snow. Wow. Alice is definitely starting to feel better, huh? Happy? Good. So I am just going to be around the corner working on finishing her chalkboard. This is an outdoor chalkboard. It's just made of plywood. I've been wanting to do this for like a year, but my dad finally made it happen and put up the plywood. And I painted it with, it's a navy blue paint, and then I put grout into to make it chalkboard. And I've already covered it all with chalk, so the chalkboard itself is like conditioned and ready to go. We'll just wipe it all off. And what I'm doing right now is I need to tack up the frame. Well, I need to really nail it in. Right now it's just tacked up. But just for some color. And then at the bottom, this is just a piece of molding, but I'm going to put it on so it's more like a tray, so the chalk can sit down there. You helping? Good job, girl. Here is the finished product. So Alice has a new backyard activity in a place that is almost always in the shade. So even when it's 100 degrees, she can play over here. Keep going, push. Good job, girl. Beep, beep. I'll help you. You sleepy? It's almost 3 o'clock. Alice just pinched her fingers in the door jamb, which is terrible. Part of being a kid though, right? Yeah, you ready for another do-over? Okay. Night-night. It is now a little after 4. Alice and I slept together for about 45 minutes. It was very nice. She is back now playing with her rainbow rice and her cloud dough. I had to return a call from my boss, and I'm looking at my recipe for dinner. I've never made this before. This is my sister's recipe, Mike's sister's recipe, but he's been begging for it, and it uses puff pastry, which I've never used before. I mean, I love puff pastry, but I've never bought it because it's kind of expensive, and I realized I don't know how to work with it or anything. So then this recipe unfortunately seems really complicated. I chopped all the vegetables and stuff yesterday to try to save myself some time, but even so, it's like cook for 10 minutes, chill for 20, cook for 8 more, like all this stuff. So I'm getting kind of stressed about how this is all going to come together in the next couple of hours. So hopefully Alice will still be occupied for a little bit and I can start cooking. Alice is changing Monkey's diaper. Or her own or something. She took everything out of her diaper bag over there and has it strewn around the floor. You got a snack, huh? I'll give you your 4 o'clock snack. What are you doing? You won't dance on camera, huh? Good job. Move it around, girl. You get the mint? Hey, that's lazy. Move it around. How about over here, Alice? Over here. There you go. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Agua. Yeah. The plants are going to drink the agua. Did you water yourself? So you can grow really good? Oh! Oh, you got me. No, 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 no. I guess slapstick is the first sense of humor you develop as a child. You think? Do it again.
The Three Stooges.
Kick him again. Kick him again. Set the table, okay? Good job. Perfect. Yay. Here's the story with the pie. Turns out I bought phyllo dough because that's all they had instead of puff pastry. So it is not puffy, but it is crispy and it's a pie. So we're still gonna eat it. I will show you guys what I have been working on in the evenings lately. This is for a busy bag swap I'm doing with some of the other YouTube moms. So mine is going to be a memory game that is sort of like popsicles. And the materials I ended up having to choose from are nothing like the image I had in my head. Yeah, the vision I had for these popsicles is totally different than what the reality is going to be. They didn't have like anything I needed, not even popsicle sticks. These are more like tongue depressors, like the thicker ones, but whatever, I think it'll still work. So this is like kind of a sparkly, those will be the side that like they're all the same. So each game is going to have 8 pieces. So this will be one side. And then on the other side, there will be different types of scrapbook paper, different colors. And so it's like a matching game, like a memory kind of thing, you know? So there will be 2 of each color. You can match them, or younger kids can just kind of like organize them by color, you know, face up, that kind of thing. Kiddo's all clean and ready to read books and go to bed, huh?
Baby.
Baby book. Alice, can you say night-night?
Night-night.
Okay, it's 8:30 and it's time to watch Friday Night Lights and cut out popsicles and eat Girl Scout cookies.
Go Lions.
All right, thanks for watching, guys.